Hello student, myself Priyanka Katkar. I am from HM College Karad. I am starting with the new points of physics paper second, chapter number 15, structure of atoms and nuclei. Particle Greek philosophers Leucippus in 370 BC and Democritus in 416 to 370 BC. He started with the atoms as the indivisible nature. That is, atom having the indivisible nature. Atoms doesn't break into any parts. When we concluded with the atoms, atoms are divided into two particles. First is electron and second is proton. In initial era, that is Greek philosopher Leucippus and Democritus says that the particular atoms which is divided into the two charges, but it doesn't have any proof. पहिल्यांदा ग्रीक फिलॉसॉफरनी लिओसिपस आणि डेमोक्रिटस यांनी सांगितले की ॲटम हे इनडिस्ट्रिक्टेबल आहे, परंतु त्याचं प्रूफ आहे, सिद्धता आहे ती काही नव्हती. त्यामुळे परत नंतर वेगवेगळ्या थेअरी निघाल्या, वेगवेगळ्या शास्त्रज्ञांनी आपापली मतं मांडली. त्यामध्ये डाल्टन शास्त्रज्ञ आहे ज्यांनी इनिशियली आपले मत ॲटमबद्दल मांडले. तर डाल्टन हा सायंटिस्ट आहे, त्याचं काय होतं पर्टिक्युलर दिस डाल्टन सायंटिस्ट it is working from 1766 to 1844. That is, he developed atomic theory. Mainly, Dalton consists of three main conclusions. That is, matter is made up of atoms. Matter is made up of atoms. That is, different types of atom is collected together, then matter is formed. And second one is, atom have indestructible nature. That is, they cannot be divided into any parts, but it is wrong in the nature. This is related with the next point from some atomic model. Third point of the Dalton's atomic theory is atoms combined with other elements form new substance. Atom combined with other elements form new substance. Then two or three atoms are formed together and then form new substance. It is the conclusion of the Dalton's atomic theory. First one is matter is made up of atoms, different types of atoms. Then second is atom have indestructible nature. That is, atom cannot be divided into any charge. And third one is atoms combined with other elements form new substance. असे हे डाल्टनचे 3 पॉइंट आहेत ॲटॉमिक थेअरीचे. नंतर आपल्याला सायंटिस्ट मिळतो तो नंतर थॉमसन्स ॲटॉमिक मॉडेल. दॅट इज थॉमसन्स फाइंड आउट द पर्टिक्युलर ॲटॉमिक मॉडेल which is concluded what is the exact structure of the atom. Here Thomson says that the particular all mass is concentrated into the nucleus, that is positive nucleus, and electrons are revolve around the nucleus. Electrons are revolve around the nucleus. The particular point of the Thomson atomic model. So we have to find out the particular nature of the atomic model. अशा पद्धतीने आपल्याला वेगवेगळे कन्क्लुजन मिळाले ॲटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चरचे. आता आपण लक्ष दिलं तर इथे काय सांगितलं थॉमसननी की पूर्ण सगळं मास हे न्यूक्लियस मध्ये कॉन्सन्ट्रेट होते. ऑल मास इज कॉन्सन्ट्रेटेड इनटू द न्यूक्लियस. But in Thomson atomic model, here nucleus is small in size. Small in size. And all electrons revolve around the nucleus. So particular nature of the Thomson atomic model. First point is all mass is concentrated into the center part of the nucleus. And second one is electrons revolve around it. That is planet system. we know that in planet system, Sun is at the center. Sun is at the center, and all planets are revolve around it. All planets are revolve around it. In that way, we can explain the Thomson atomic model. So it is the particular points of the Thomson atomic model. अशा पद्धतीने आपण थॉम्सन ॲटॉमिक मॉडेल बघितलंय. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, रुदरफोर्ड्स ॲटॉमिक मॉडेल. रुदरफोर्ड्स ॲटॉमिक मॉडेल. बघा विद्यार्थ्यांनो, ज्यावेळेस थॉम्सन ॲटॉमिक मॉडेल हे कन्सेप्ट उदयास आला, पण त्याच्यामध्ये पण काही त्रुटी होत्या. देअर इज अ लिमिटेशन इन थॉम्सन ॲटॉमिक मॉडेल. मग रुदरफोर्ड सायंटिस्टने काही लिमिटेशन आहेत ते बघितले आणि त्याच्यावर नंतर ओव्हरकम करून काही पुढे आणखीन एक त्यांनी मॉडेल डिस्प्ले केलं. त्याला म्हणायचं रुदरफोर्ड ॲटॉमिक मॉडेल. आता सायंटिस्टचं नाव काय आहे बघा, अर्नेस्ट रुदरफोर्ड. अर्नेस्ट रुदरफोर्ड. In 1903, he find out that Rutherford's atomic model. So what is the exact model? What are the particular properties of that model? We can see in that lecture. So first, what are the particular first point of the Rutherford's model? Here is source particle is placed in that compartment. Source is like radioactive element. So what are that elements? First is uranium, that is U-235. Then next, radium, gallium, arsenic are different types of the radioactive elements which can emit rays. That is, alpha particles are emitted from the source compartment, which is emitted at the collimator. So what is collimator? Collimator is the part where rays are condensed. That is, it acts as a condenser. Collimator. In that compartment, rays are condensed. Here is a source. From that, particles are emitted. Particle means alpha particles. Alpha particles are emitted from that compartment. Here is a collimator. In that, rays are condensed. And here is a glass tube where all rays are deflected after the bombardment. Here is detector. Here are the particular rays which are deflected and undeflected part. Here is deflected part. Part of the alpha rays, and here is the undeflected part. In that way, we can explain the Rutherford experiment. In Rutherford experiment, first source of particle, that is alpha particles, are placed into the compartments. Here is compartment. Into the cavity of the compartments, here is alpha particle is placed. Then after that, when alpha particles are emitted from that compartments, it condenses into the part collimator. After condense, they are bombarded on the particular glass tube, and the atoms which can dissolve into the number of undeflected part alpha rays, and partly it is deflected into the other side. याचा अर्थ काय होतो, जेव्हा अल्फा पार्टिकल या सोर्स ऑफ पार्टिकल मधून म्हणजे ह्या कंपार्टमेंट मधून निघतात, त्यावेळेस ते कॉलिमेटर मध्ये कंडेन्स होतात, आणि ते कंडेन्स झाल्यानंतर काय होणार आहे, तर पर्टिक्युलर रेज हे डिफ्लेक्ट होणार आहे. तर त्यातले थोडेसे रेज अनडिफ्लेक्टेड असणार आहेत, थोडेसे डिफ्लेक्टेड असते. तर बघा, अनडिफ्लेक्टेड रेज काय करतात, undeflected alpha rays are concentrated into the nucleus. undeflected rays हे कॉन्सन्ट्रेट होतात ॲटम मध्ये, कारण ते पॉझिटिव्ह असतात. ते पॉझिटिव्ह असतात alpha rays having the positive nature, and main nucleus of the atom is proton which having the positive nature. So part of the alpha particles is undeflected and it goes to the nuclear side of the atom, and other it is undeflected parts is go to the other part, because when we consider the atoms formation, we know that into the center part of the nucleus there is a positive parts and another electrons which are negative, which is revolve around the nucleus. ह्या केस मध्ये काय होतं की ज्या वेळेस हे रेज बाहेर पडतात, त्यामध्ये थोडेसे अनडिफ्लेक्टेड पार्ट्स मधले रेज आहेत, त्या न्यूक्लियस मध्ये काय होतात की इमर्ज होतात. ह्या न्यूक्लियस मध्ये इमर्ज होतात, त्यामुळे हे न्यूक्लियस आहे ते मॅसिव्ह असतं, पूर्ण मॅसिव्ह नेचर असतं ह्या न्यूक्लियसचं. दॅट इज इट बिकम मॅसिव्ह. न्यूक्लियस बिकम मॅसिव्ह, and exactly 99.9% of the whole mass is concentrated at the nucleus, and other rays are deflected. So why these rays are deflected? Because at the outer side of the nucleus there are electrons are revolved. Electrons are in negative nature, so partly that rays are deflected from the region. So we have the particular two parts, first undeflected part and other are deflected parts. Because of the positive nucleus, all alpha rays are concentrated into the nucleus part. 99% part is concentrated into the massive nucleus, and others are deflected, so its parts are deflected to the other parts. So that is the Rutherford's atomic model. So what are the particular part are the nucleus is massive in nature. Nucleus is massive in nature. So when we consider the Rutherford's experiments model, what are the properties of the Rutherford experiment model? nature, massive in nature, and exactly 99.9% mass is concentrated into the nucleus. And second, electrons are revolve around the massive nucleus, which are like solar or planet system. So these are the two conclusions of the Rutherford experiment. Okay, then next point.